back at Futures. Today we're gonna go do some suspension testing. We kind of had a little baseline power band come up with, and then you know, kind of put a little bit of time on it, let Tate get comfortable. You know, it seems that we're leaning towards a Yamaha. He feels most comfortable, keeps going back to that bike. It's his choice. We have the option to ride them all. There were comments that why not the Triumph and things like that. Mountain doesn't sell Triumph, so that isn't an option. We're gonna go down this road and just kind of get him a little more comfortable. I'm excited. I'm excited to ride and see if I can help him and contribute.
He didn't even follow the rut.
This gang's a lot better.
Is it a lot better?
Yeah, I can be a lot smoother out of the corners instead of trying to shift real fast.
And it pulls second, no problem on this?
Yeah, no problem. It's only like slick after that, like the second roller, because it's got like water down in the middle of it. Yeah. It always gets that though.
The only thing that we kind of addressed was the low speed valve. Before I would take that into consideration, what would I probably do is have us run the compression in all the way, because that's going to act like a low speed valve. I'm not a big fan of the low speed valves because it tends to give it a little harsh feeling, especially with the smaller kids. It gives you a little bit of, you know, if this whole chassis is fighting with head shake, I don't want to add to that equation.
Is that a common thing?
Yeah.
Head shake is a common thing.
Yeah, they're talking about head shake. They're talking about cranking down the bearing, head stays, all that kind of stuff. So that's kind of what they're trying to claim that the 25s are feeling. Come on, give me the play-by-play. You know, you're gonna traumatize the industry if you can start talking suspension, telling people what it's all about.
Tate?
Me?
Yep.
I have no clue.
Yeah, exactly. We both have no clue.
The shock right now is a little, in my opinion, a little bit overpowering. Like as a rider of multiple different eras and generations maybe, I would say that the biggest thing for me is how unbalanced and horrible these bikes are in a stock form. Like they're so over everything in the rear. Like it's crazy to me. And maybe I just learned another way, but like I feel like initially, like whenever we rode stock bikes in like the late 90s, early 2000s, it was the other way. Like it was like, yeah, they were always soft, but it seemed like the rear was always soft. I would say spring rates are lower than they've ever been because linkage ratios and everything else that they're got going on is so aggressive. I don't know any other word. I would say that it's not like this bike seems the disease is contagious and it's throughout all the brands. And let's be honest, like the way that they work is they're all utilizing and sharing the same components, right? It's like wildfire. It all catches on. I've seen it. It's been the trend of racing for a long time. So that's all I see is just kind of really taking some of the stock feel out of the shock.
In the way.
Change at all stability wise, like the high speed stuff and like a straightaway? Like we're trying to make sure that we're getting stability.
If there was one, the improvement that made the most on all of the track, is that the biggest improvement that you felt?
Yeah.
That it gave you more stability?
It gave me more, over there, more than anything out of the track. I kind of like threw a little bit of style, only a little. Don't want Dad getting mad at me on testing.
5 minutes later.
Bike feels good. I think we found a setting that's really good for me. Feels like the bike is just handling a lot better through everything. We had Bill out here from Power Band, and he was a huge help with my dad and everything. So thanks to Power Band for coming out. And yeah, track was good. Track got rough. It was a lot of fun.
At Mountain Motorsports, we don't just sell power sports. We sell opportunities for adventure. Mountain Motorsports operates 10 dealerships across Georgia, Tennessee, and Alabama with tons of in-stock inventory of motorcycles, ATVs, side-by-sides, watercraft, and more. It's our mission to help you find and customize the perfect machine for you and your riding style. Not only are we committed to getting you on the perfect machine, but with over 200 years of combined experience in our service departments, we also support you through every step of your adventure ahead. Together, we make the road less traveled the most thrilling adventure of your life.
Do you even have any gloves? At least wear gloves. I can smoke you a lot right now. I don't know about that. I felt like I was ripping pretty good. I was putting down some heaters. Well, at least put some gloves on so then it doesn't look as bad if you beat my
You don't want to get beat by a guy with no gloves?
Straight plastic to the knee. I rode the Sur on it. Doesn't feel good on the gripper seat. Bro, he needs to calm down. He looks like a total goon out there, but he's actually fat. Where is he going? Better not be going to the supercross track. Yeah, can you imagine he blitz the whoops? I hope not. That would be sketchy. Yeah, he got me there. Alright, he's got me on the rollers. I'll give him that. Can you put the bike away?
Or put boots on.
Or put gear on or anything. Maybe knee pads are on the paint. Alright, you got me in the rollers. I'll give you that. You hit it fast on that last lap.
Need some drawstrings.
Some what?
Need to tighten up the pants.
Yeah, we saw your underwear out there for a second. That gearing is so much better for the triple now. Just come out smooth and then you stand and hit it. So much nicer. There's always something to tweak.
Bolts on, bolts off.
That's what Dad says.
Should I put boots on for the next one?
I know, kind of works.
Kind of works. Boots is where it's at. I always want Alpha Star to make a flat sole. I think that's where it's at.
Drying up and it's getting harder, but I still have the same feeling of it. Good.
Head shake and everything is still good.
0. It's in gear. Across there. I was hitting the big old bump. I mean, look how big that is.
All 4 of them.
All 4 of them. I mean, when he said testing, I meant testing, like hitting the bumps, but the bumps are big right there.
Yeah.
Well, I go from that one and jump over that one so I don't hit that one.
I did get a Yamaha. They call it Yamaha thumb. Little Yamaha thumb. It's been a while that I had a Yamaha
It
thumb.
was supposed to be new for 25. They got rid of that. Something
Oh,
with the
really?
throttle housing or something. Yeah.
Well, I didn't get it on the throttle.
Oh, that's true.
So maybe they did fix it. That seems so sad that they would get rid of that. It was like a well globally known Yamaha thumb. You earned that. Visually, everything was going in the right direction. You know, like I didn't really feel the need to double check or check. At the end of the day, I kind of spun a lap, really to spin a lap. He was done. He was kind of like, all right, I'm done, Dad. And then I was like, no, let's do a few more laps, try this. And then he did his fastest laps of the day, and he's most comfortable. It wasn't a 5 o'clock setting, which is typical breed status settings. 3 o'clock. It's not terrible. I liked it and he liked it, so that makes me proud. You know, like it's always nice to have all this experience and all the years and be able to hand that on and hand it down, pass it on. So anyway, really good day. Proud.
He can relax. He can